We made it to Guymon, Oklahoma. It's in the panhandle of Oklahoma, about the middle panhandle. We didn't make it quite as far as we wanted. We wanted to make it almost to the New Mexico border, but it's still pretty close to where we wanted to be. So today we are heading up into northwestern New Mexico from here. There's some really cool scenic drives through some cool mesa country, and there's also Capulin Volcano National Monument that we want to check out. If we do anything else beyond there, I'm not sure what we're going to be able to get to today, but we'll see how things go, and we're ready to start seeing some mountain scenery. The place we stopped here for the night is called No Man's Land Regional Park, and they allow free overnight stopping. They also have a free dump site and water fill-up, which is really awesome. I mean, there's not really any designated camping spots. You just kind of pick out any spot you want just to settle down for the night, but free is always awesome. As we made our way closer to the extreme northwestern corner of Oklahoma, the featureless flat plains of the Panhandle began to give way to rock outcroppings and rugged hills.
I'm in all out one. You slides on me. Best choice.
So we are out here in the middle of absolute nowhere, and we came to the New Mexico, Colorado, Oklahoma tri-point. This is the spot where all three of those states come together, and I'm guessing not very many people have been here. But it is very pretty. It's starting to look like the West now. There's all kinds of cool rock formations and mesas, and we're excited for a change from the flat terrain that we've been going through for the past day or so. So everything all the way that way, as far as you can see in this way, is all Colorado.
New Mexico!
And then everything over there is Oklahoma. And everything where Lila's standing is New Mexico. We stopped for lunch here at Black Mesa. This is the highest point in Oklahoma up there. We thought about hiking at least to get to the top of the mesa, but that's probably a 6-mile round trip. And if you want to actually get to the actual high point, it's 8.4 miles round trip, and that's just going to take up a humongous part of our day. So we're probably going to skip the hike up there and just observe it from down here. And I might send my drone up just to get a bird's eye view of what it might look like from up on top there. The top of the portion of Black Mesa that is in Oklahoma reaches an elevation of 4,973 feet, which is the highest point in the state of Oklahoma.
As soon as we crossed into New Mexico, we began following the dry Cimarron Scenic Byway along New Mexico Highway 456. This highway is 58 miles long from the state line to Folsom. It traverses some of the most remote country in the area with sweeping views of mesas and canyons, which helps show why New Mexico is the land of enchantment. The road is so remote that it includes a 17-mile unpaved section.
The town of Folsom, and this town is basically a ghost town relic from the past. Right there, an ancient hotel. It even still says hotel on the side of the building. We came across this turkey just across the road. I think that might be the volcano, the Capulin Volcano. That big one on the left over there is Sierra Grande. We made it to the top of the Capulin Volcano, and right behind us is the giant crater of this cinder cone volcano. That's where the lava was shooting out however many years ago that happened.
We're about to go hike up around the entire rim around the crater.
Should be fun. Let's go check out the view.
This whole area in view from up here is called the Raton-Clayton volcanic field. All over out there is a bunch of cinder cones and stratovolcanoes.
In the distance there you can see the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. That's the beginning of the Rocky Mountains over there. One sitting in front of the crater. Can you imagine when there was lava shooting out of that, Nolan?
When the volcano erupts, it shoots like extremely heavy rocks over 1,000 feet in the air.
Whoa, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? Out there you can see a lot of the volcanoes, and there's a big cinder cone right there in the middle right now. And then over here is Sierra Grande, the stratovolcano. From up here you can see the lava flow flowed right out there. This probably came from Capulin.
Struck by lightning, and she got struck.
Nolan found a cool lava rock. You want to show me, Nolan? Does it feel light or heavy?
Light.
Really lightweight because it's full of air, a lot of holes in it, right?
Yeah, look at that. It's like, you still see how smooth it is in the lava.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Nolan's putting the rock back where he found it. There's the cinder cone we drove by just a while ago while we were heading here. There's the highway we came in on. There's actually two cinder cones here in this foreground. You got the one down there at the bottom that's got a lot of vegetation, and there's a smaller one back there behind it that I pointed out earlier. We had a fun short stop here at Capulin Volcano National Monument. We drove all the way up to the top of the cinder cone, and to do so we had to take off our trailer and unhitch it and leave it here in the parking lot because they don't allow trailers up there. So if you do come here and you have a trailer, you should probably keep that in mind, that if you do want to go up there, you're either going to have to hike all the way up or unhitch and drive up and come back and get your trailer later. But it wasn't too bad of a deal. It's a pretty neat place. It's not a very big park. It's got some really awesome scenic views, and it's cool just to see a volcano in this part of the country because it's not something you see every day. So we are done with our visit, and we're going to start heading on further west.
Out and the canopy was dragging amongst us. So Brian pulled over the car pretty quickly. I guess the wind is what took it down. Is that what you're thinking, Brian?
It's super windy and gusty.
Oh, well, those are working. Dolan, get off the road a little further, please. Get away from the road. Well. We are currently stranded here in the middle of nowhere because the canopy on our camper broke. But yeah, this is life camping.
And the only nature is nothing.
I mean, there's grass.
There's also mountains.
There, I got that one. I could not get that pin off there as much as I banged to get the rest of this off, so I'm gonna have to take the whole rail off with this. They're bolted into the camper. Hopefully they come off. This is gonna be the last one. Everybody hold
Just hold it up. it up because we don't want to leave it by the side of the road, obviously. We got to figure out a way to get it in the camper. Yeah. We're currently carrying the canopy into the camper. Fun. We got it in and actually fit, so that's one problem out of the way. Very fun. Grab that towel. Hey, yep, back in the car. Don't know where we're going or what we're doing, but back in the car.
We're in Las Vegas, New Mexico right now. We found this place along this lake for $8 for primitive camping. This is where we ended up, not as far as we wanted to go after the disaster along the interstate with our awning. And we also, there's no dumpster here, so we just got to throw it out of our camper for the night in front of our camper and try to find a landfill or something tomorrow to get rid of it. I don't know what we're gonna do, but that's the way the situation is right now. Every trip we go on, something happens. It's inevitable, it seems like, so that's the way it is.